Viewers, welcome back. It's a matter of shame for us that the national capital is reeling under an unbelievable water crisis. There are several areas that are completely struggling since days to carry out daily activities. This is the national capital region, and most citizens are now dependent on private water tankers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Delhi government seems to be completely in absentia, having abandoned its basic job. Ladies and gentlemen, on the debate, Rajiv Babbar, spokesperson of the BJP, Abhishek Sudhir, Akashdeep Muni is with us, Ravi Srivastav and Ramesh Sabarwal ji is with us. Rajiv Babbar, you're saying that this AAP is fabricating the water shortage. You are saying that that there is enough water in Delhi and that Delhi is discharging more water than the agreement, and that it is a case of mismanagement by the Aam Aadmi Party. Am I correct? Is this your point? That can you prove it here? That Delhi has more than enough water, Mr. Babbar?
It's very simple, sir. Please try to understand. You know, the Haryana government, as per the agreement, they are giving the water which is required by the Delhi. So they are giving water, and it is recorded. Now the point is, they have not done anything on the treatment plants in last 10 years. They have not worked out. Their capacity, important to understand, their capacity which Jal Board is declaring is 956 MGD. They can treat only 96 MGD water. This is what they are declaring. This is the official statement of Delhi Jal Board owned by Delhi government. Now, when you have capacity of treating only 956 and your press conference is, your press release is saying that you have treated even 1002, which is more than the capacity. Now there is no capacity to treat because you have not worked on treatment plants in last 10 years. And this failure is causing problem. You have not worked a prior
But there is a problem right now. But Mr. Babbar, suppose what you're saying is they have not done a good job. But there is a crisis now, help them. Am I right, Ravi? Akashdeep? Let's deal with the present crisis and then look into whether the AAP has done a good job.
See, Arnab, the point I want to make today is very interesting. That in the normal circumstances, Delhi should get 1005 MGD water. I'll give some data. On June 7, it is 993. June 8, it is 990. June 9, it goes on in 950 to 930 ratio. This water crisis is nothing but a manufactured water crisis. First, you provide less water from Haryana.
Why would they manufacture a water crisis? Akashdeep, why would they manufacture it? What is their intent?
Because they have only one intention. They want to get into power in Delhi, which they are unable to since 2013.
Come on.
So they have only one way to create
Akashdeep, come on.
In Delhi. Now I'll just give you an example why I'm saying.
Akashdeep, be responsible, Akashdeep.
No, Sudhirji, please wait. First, you provide less water.
No, this is, come on, Akashdeep, AAP has to take some blame for this. AAP has to take some blame.
Wait a minute.
You cannot, AAP cannot keep deflecting the blame on this. AAP cannot blame Haryana, AAP cannot blame everyone else except themselves.
Jal Board office.
Sorry.
He was present there.
No, Akashdeep. No, let's be honest. Let's rise above politics. Let's rise above politics. Okay, you finish.
Haven't filed an FIR against Mr. Biduri, who is destroying government property.
Why they left it silent on this?
This is point number 2. Point number 3, which I want to make today.
No, 1 minute. Don't give point 3. One sec. Just wait. Akashdeep, don't go into lecture mode. What should the LG do? 1 minute. 1 minute. Mr. Sabarwal, 1 minute. No. That's too long an answer. What is the role of the LG? What is the role? Mr. Sabarwal, look here. The Delhi BJP says that Haryana and Delhi have signed an agreement with respect to 890 cubic of water that Haryana is to give to Delhi. Am I right, Mr. Sabarwal?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how much water is Haryana giving to Delhi?
They are saying
1,049, which means about 25% more. 1 minute. Am I right, Mr. Babbar? BJP is saying,
our party is saying that they are not getting the water from Haryana.
Yes, 100% right.
Both
The
sides
blame game is going on. Why can't the LG, why can't the Jal Shakti minister can take a meeting?
But both
why
sides
can't they
can't.
review? In summer, there is a shortage of water. Now
sides can't be
again
right.
issue of flood is coming.
both sides can't be
Again
right.
issue of flood is coming. Why there is a no meeting at the center level? What the center is doing? Delhi मर रही है पानी की वजह से और उसके बाद हम लोग
पॉलिटिक्स चला नहीं पा रहे तो
पॉलिटिक्स कर रहे हैं हम लोग
आप चला नहीं पा रहे
शर्म आनी चाहिए कि आप पार्टी की और आप बीजेपी के
शर्म आनी चाहिए
दोनों को शर्म आनी चाहिए
बीजेपी को
और बीजेपी को तो ज्यादा आनी चाहिए दे आर सिटिंग
मगर आप आदमी पार्टी के तरफ खुद नहीं कहेंगे
आप पार्टी के एमएलएस गए थे कल मिलने के लिए व्हाई देयर द मिनिस्टर हैज नॉट मेट देम व्हाई इज नॉट रिजॉल्विंग द इशू There is a NCR, the meeting should be called by the NCR of the region immediately. For the flood also, the floods are also coming after this. Then before the water shortage, summer hai, garmi hai.
Can I please come in?
No. Point is that you are alleging sabotage. You have to prove
Can
it.
I please come in, Mr. Goswami?
One minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute.
The point.
I want Mr. Babbar to reply.
No blame.
Mr. Babbar, would you like to reply to what is a straight allegation here? There's a sabotage angle which is also being put out. What is being said is you're deliberately trying to destroy water pipelines, disrupt the power supply so that the popularity of the AAP government goes down. And Mr. Babbar, you can then take advantage. Is there, otherwise why will AAP ask for police protection
I don't
of the
know
pipeline?
what is the narrative, what is the narrative they wanted to, do on their failure. But the point is where I want to tell to you, to your channel and to every Delhiite. See, the point is that they have not worked on the treatment plants from last 10 years, which is very, very important. And Haryana is giving them water, which they are saying that Haryana is not giving. I have a paper which is of Delhi Jal Board.
Show it.
That we are taking this much water.
Rajiv, who's stopping LG to intervene in that?
Jal Board is saying, and the point is, when you have a water and you are treating it, when your capacity to treat water is only 956, which is approximately 1000 mgd. Even if you get more water tomorrow, will you be able to treat it? That is a point, because you have not worked on this from last 10 years. That's a problem. And then today, if you have to really work for summer, you would have started your work in January to see that how to control the demand. You have not worked on it because you were doing national politics, you were doing international politics, you were actually, making alliance with Congress here, fighting with Congress in Punjab, you were doing all kind of politics, but you were not working on ground. That's a problem, sir. And that is the reason. And why we were criticizing Sheila Dikshit. This Kejriwal was saying that there is a tanker mafia which is run by Sheila Dikshit. Now tell me what is the status? The same status. You can see pictures on your television. You can see the tanker mafia operating. You can see how people are fighting for water. Sir, after 10 years, please try to understand this government is not a government which is there.
Why your LG is not recommending the inquiry into this? Why the LG is silent? Why Mr. LG is silent on this issue? Why is not recommending if it's a mafia? He should recommend to the CVC. Why is sleeping? Why is sleeping your LG? Why is not taking action? Why is not calling the vice chairman of the CEO of the Delhi Jal Board? He's reporting to him also.
Abhishek can reply to you. Abhishek can reply. Abhishek?
See, yeah. Look, the
one thing, simple thing. The Honorable LG says that Haryana gives 2,200
No, Mr. Sabharwal, I've heard you, sir.
Press release.
Please,
and BJP says it is 1,050.
Mr. Sabharwal, you are no fan of Arvind Kejriwal. Just 1 second. Delhi deserves a chief minister who's walked in. I didn't interrupt anybody, so let me speak. Did I interrupt you? Don't interrupt. Now let me speak. Did I interrupt you? Keep quiet. I didn't interrupt you. When it is your turn, you speak. Now keep quiet. First of all, Delhi deserves a chief minister who's not in jail. Okay, how can Delhi be run with the chief minister in jail? 58% of the water in Delhi is wasted. 58% of water in Delhi is non-revenue water. Over the last 10 years, the Aam Aadmi Party government Over the last 10 years, the Aam Aadmi Party government has not built the water infrastructure in Delhi. You cannot keep passing the buck. Your chief minister is in jail. Atishi, the Delhi Jal Board, Atishi is in charge. What does Atishi do? She does press conferences targeting Swati Maliwal. Right? Mr. Sabharwal is no fan of Arvind Kejriwal. Mr. Sabharwal cannot stand Arvind Kejriwal. Mr. Sabharwal knows Arvind Kejriwal's true nature. Arvind Kejriwal is sitting in jail. Arvind Kejriwal is getting water in jail. Arvind Kejriwal is getting water in jail. The people of Delhi are not getting water. How long is he going to run the government from jail? And is this running the government? Have you heard Kejriwal's name come out of Atishi's mouth in the last 10 days? What has Atishi been doing about the water crisis? 58% of water is wasted. Even if the water is given to you by Haryana, you don't have the infrastructure to ensure it reaches the consumers. Nut टूटे हुए हैं, bolt टूटे हुए हैं, pipe टूटे हुए हैं. आप क्या कर रहे हो? आपको गोवा में जीतना है, कनाडा में खालिस्तानियों से पैसा लेते हो आपको प्रधानमंत्री बनना है, आप जेल में बैठे हो आप. What is Arvind Kejriwal doing? Arvind Kejriwal needs to resign on moral grounds. Delhi deserves a chief minister. How can you talk about LG? LG ठीक है. LG also has to play a role, right? But there is no infrastructure in Delhi. How long are you all going to go defend Arvind Kejriwal? I've also defended Arvind Kejriwal. And I regret defending Arvind Kejriwal. The man has become an Aam Apradhi from an Aam Aadmi. I'm sorry to say, this is the Aam Apradhi party now. The people of Delhi muh tod jawab diya aapka.
Akashdeep and Ravi.
Jail ka jawab diya hai na 7-0.
Ravi Srivastava.
7-0 jawab diya hai.
Ravi
7-0 jawab diya hai aapko. Stop defending the indefensible. Get people of Delhi water.
Something which he was saying alternate just a couple of days ago. Today has changed.
This is enough.
So
enough of
Kejriwal.
People of Delhi
the point is that
let him enjoy water.
The point he is talking about
only one
is why the Delhi government are asking for protection of the pipes.
I thought you said the audio of Srivastava was not on.
Today, how much Haryana is providing? How much cusecs of water? Is Haryana is providing 1,050 as the BJP is saying? Mr. Babbar is saying.
Stop blaming everybody. You have had control of the Jal Board for 10 years. For 10 years, you've controlled the Delhi Jal Board. Accept blame. Accept blame at least. Accept blame. Please keep blaming everybody else. Right? आपको प्रधानमंत्री बनाना है अरविंद केजरीवाल को. पानी नहीं दे सकता है दिल्ली में. जेल में बैठ के.
This is audio on.
Enough is enough.
Aditi.
Because
my producer said your audio was not on, so I didn't know whether you were there or whether you were silently listening to the discussion. So tell me one thing, Mr. Srivastava. There is a full liquor infrastructure. शराब का पूरा infrastructure बना के रखा है आप लोगों ने. बहुत पैसे भी बनाए. There is a full liquor infrastructure, but there is no water infrastructure. In fact, the situation is so bad. There are no for the poor people in Delhi. There is no sewage system. There is no water system, and there is no sewage system.
Listen, there are only three things. One is the BJP is deliberately hoarding water from Haryana and not giving to Delhi. Today's video you can see Atishi was very much on the Wazirabad barrage and she has shown that there is practically no water and the sand is visible. Second thing, by breaking the pipeline, by doing the mischief of breaking the pipeline, you are not going to get water anyway. Why the BJP, Ramesh Biduri, is found the FIR has been filed for breaking the pipeline. Very simple
BJP
thing.
on,
Third thing,
Aditi?
destroying the Jal Board, office, infrastructure and furniture. Are you going to get the water? Do it. Destroy whatever you want to do, you'll go and do it. It belongs to the government only. So no problem.
10 साल से इन्होंने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं बनाया है. 10 साल से इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं बनाया रवि जी. You have to accept there's been no infrastructure made for 10 years. They don't have capacity to treat those gallons of water every day.
By hanging art to the pole, you are not going to get the water.
I have one question.
I
have one question, Ravi ji.
Is not to blame.
Ravi ji.
Are you saying AAP is not
Ravi ji.
at all?
Ravi ji, I have one question. I have only one question, please, Ravi ji. Right? Number one, sir. How many treatment plants you have installed in last 10 years? Number one. And please tell everybody very clearly what is your treatment capacity.
What
you have done in last 10 years.
Tell me. No, you have got 7 member parliament in Delhi. Are they sucking?
You are accountable to people of Delhi, not to BJP. I am asking a very simple question. Please clear. What is the capacity of your water treatment plants?
Everything is very much, you have got a piece of paper, I have got a piece of paper. Not a big deal. They were processing 1,000 plus. Today they are getting 517.
Sir, so tell me if your capacity is not increased, how you are going to treat more water?
They have already suspended their municipal council.
All your spokespersons are telling lie.
Sir,
this is not the way this is your responsibility. People of Delhi has given you 62 MLAs. That's your responsibility. In last 10 years, you have not worked on treatment plants. And we are facing problem because of that.
And he is getting 7 MPs also for the last 15 years.
Please tell, how much water you can treat, sir?
What are they there? Are they doing
that? The Delhi Jal Board has become law-making under Kejriwal.
That's the job of the MPs there.
Anyway, I think
23,000 crores debt.
But why is Arvind Kejriwal silent? Mr. Ramesh Sabharwal, one thing, we'll all have to consider one thing. See, I'll tell you, Arvind Kejriwal is in jail, good or bad, whatever, because of liquor gate. Now, he has decided that he will write letters from jail. And what Arvind Kejriwal needs to understand here is that this is not the way in which there can be governance in the national capital. He has unfortunately made this entire matter into an ego issue. And it has become an experiment for Atishi and for others to see whether they can manage things. And the people of Delhi have been caught between this AAP, Congress, BJP politics. And the fact of the matter is, in March he had the wisdom to write a letter. He wrote a letter. I'll tell you his solution was, I have found there are water and sewer problems in certain areas of Delhi. I am worried about these problems. People should not face any problems while I am in jail. Now, as you all know, he continues to be in jail. And governance has gone for an absolute toss. The general elections are over. Modi is back, whether you like it or not, as the Prime Minister. The NDA is back in power. Forget your politics. If you can't run Delhi, then just quit.